How you doing? This is Steve from American Classics. This is going to be a very humble video because I want to show you what I'm not going to put up with in my shop. If you take a look around, you'll notice you don't see anybody else in here working right now. Not one person. There is nobody in this shop right now currently except me and my wife and a good friend of mine that stops in periodically to help me out. His name is Brandy. Great guy, great guy. The reason I'm doing this video is I fired everybody that was working in this shop. Let me show you why I fired everybody. In this day and age, nobody takes pride in their work. I'm one of very few people that do take pride in his work. And when I hire guys and I ask them, do you take pride in your work? And you tell me yes, and then you do a half-ass job, yeah, that pisses me off enough to where I will fire you on the spot. As you can see, I did. I fired everybody, including my brother, Mike Witt. I fired Luigi. I fired EJ. I fired... Who else did I fire? Kevin moved on his own. I didn't fire him. He actually listened to what I told him to do and did as I said exactly. Let me show you why I fired these guys. As you remember, the 66 Mustang, we've had this now, how long?
Almost a year.
Oh, almost a year?
Yeah,
or no, a little over a year.
It was about a year.
About a year. Normally they don't take this long. Cuda Bob's Yellow Le Mans, which you'll see in a minute. We've had that for what? About 2 years. Reason being is I put these guys on these cars and told them to do it correctly. Let me show you how correctly is, and that's why I fired everybody. Come here. You'll notice right here that this car has been painted once, twice, 3 times. Now, I personally painted this car 3 times now because my guys screwed up 3 times thus far. And I told them, you're costing me money. Let me explain to you what costing me money consists of. Obviously, the car came to me all in primer back in the day. Obviously, it's all painted. Come around. Now, looking at it from the side right here, all that looks great now, right? But look at this. These guys never checked this prior to me painting it. How do I deliver that to a customer that has spent almost $20,000 to me? I will not deliver anything that looks like that to a customer when they spend good money like that. Now let me explain to you what I mean. The owner, John Standish, great guy, same industry as I am, lives out in Wyoming, came down yesterday and surprised me. I was like, John? He goes, yeah. I was like, hey, you know. He goes, I didn't stop down to see the car. I was just in town and just wanted to stop in and see how things were going. And I said, dude, please, I don't want you to think that I put your car on the back burner. If anybody out there whose car is here currently may be thinking. Cuda Bob, Standish, Brad, I don't remember the owner of the vet's name. None of your cars are on the back burner right now. They're all being worked on with me and my wife only. Because I fired everybody for dumb shit like this. I don't need this. If I'm paying you to do a job and you're gonna half-ass it, I might as well do it myself. Thus, everybody collect your shit, there's the door. So that's what I did. So I explained that to John, and John's like, dude, I'm not worried about it. I know when your hands are on this car, it's gonna come out correct. And he's right, it will come out correct. You could have it one of 2 ways. You could have it right, or you could have it right now, but you can't have both. This is a half-ass job that I will not deliver with my name on it, so I am coming out of pocket to fix this. Cuda Bob, let me show you Cuda Bob's car. What we are gonna do is we're gonna take a long way around. Come on this way. And the reason I'm doing that, oh, hang on 1 second, let me go grab something real quick. Don't jump. Okay. My Bondo tester. Everybody knows Steve's Bondo tester. It won't stick to an 1/8 inch or more of mud. Meaning, as you can see, there is mud showing on this, so it'll stick to that. Meaning all this mud right here is an 1/8 inch or less. Even though we didn't do this, we're pulling it all out. I'm just showing you as reference. So, the reason I'm going the long way around is because I want to show you something. And it's quite deceiving. I don't deceive people. I don't like to deceive people. And this is why I'm showing you this. This is why it's a humbling video for myself. To show you that I stand behind my work, including my guys' work, even if it costs me money. This particular car right here, Kuda Bob, great guy. Did the whole car for me. Looks great, right? Okay. I'm coming out of my pocket now almost 30 grand to fix my guys' fuck-ups. Let me explain to you. Come around. Okay. All this down here was slapped full of mud. And Kuda Bob knows I gave him one of these and I said, look, you can put this on any one of my cars. We deliver the car to him. Looked great. Calls me up a day later, Steve, I need you to come by the house. I said, no problem. I went out there. He took my magnet that I gave him, slapped it on the car, and it fell off. Let me show you what exactly he did. Ready? Now, American Classics did this car, okay? All right, stuck there. What does that tell you? It's thicker than an 1/8 inch. I tell my guys all the time, if this magnet does not stick, keep sanding. These guys half-assed this car. So now it's costing me money. Let me show you how badly they half-assed the car. Come here. Look at this. This is what I'm finding now that I'm grinding it down. It'll stick to that because it's an 1/8 inch or less. However, do you want all that mud on brand new quarters? No. And the worst part is it never needed it. None of this down here it was all slapped full of mud. None of this down here needed it. There was no reason for it. And it hurts my heart to make this video to show you that my guy is fucked up. And excuse my language to those that are like, oh my God, he cursed. I call it how I see it. My guys fucked this up. Therefore, my guys got fired. They are now hungry looking for work. I will not stand for this kind of work. You've seen it in my videos before. We call this sculpting a car. We do not sculpt cars here at American Classics. And unfortunately, yes, I have to eat this. But I know in the long run that this owner will come back to me again with another vehicle because I stood behind my work and I stood behind my guys. And it's a shame because of what I got to do now. I had to dismantle this entire car again and redo it. All because of that. See that? I can't have that. I won't have that. Kuda Bob, I apologize for what my guys did to your car. I hope you can forgive me. I hope you can continue to do business with us. Standish, again, I apologize about your car as well. I apologize that it's taken so long to get these back to you. But please know that when you get them back this time, they'll be American Classics correct by my hand itself. American Classics, 407-401-6757. I'll make sure, and my wife will make sure, your car is done correct. As I was saying, there is nobody in this shop right now because I fired everybody. I will not stand for it. Again, this is a humbling video. I admit my screw-ups. I admit when my guys screw up. And I also take full responsibility for it. Let me see another shop do that.